Hi, I'm alive. Alright, I'm 99. No, I'm not. I'm like 95% sure I'm right. Let's see. I'm gonna try not to cough a lot, but I cannot make promises. And disclaimer, I cannot promise that all of the information that I'm about to give you is accurate either, because COVID brain is real. So if you did not know, I've been down since a week ago tomorrow. Yeah, a week ago tomorrow. I've been down. I actually ended up with COVID pneumonia. Did lose my smell. Did lose my taste. Things go on. I am. See, I'm alive. I took 3 different COVID tests and 2 of them came out negative. So that shows you the validity of those tests. But 2 of them came out negative before I had a positive one. And I didn't have a positive one until like 5 days after I lost my sense of smell and taste. So it is what it is what it is. So I'm just making sure we're all set, and then we're gonna dive into bricks. It sucks that I didn't get to go live last week because I was dying, but it actually worked out okay. So I'm very thankful for that. And look, it's me. I'm there. Okay. I have props. All right, so we have a lot of new people here. We have new people. We have old people. We have people. We have people, all kinds of people, okay? So bricks are this thing that we put out always, every season. Always in the winter. A lot of times we have them sometimes in the spring and summer. We have summer bricks, but always in the winter. They are a very, very big seller. And I want to show you what a brick is, explain what a brick is, and then we're going to talk about some ideas of what you can use the new ones coming out for, because this is a first time thing that we as consultants have been able to grab these scents in bricks before they go for sale. This is huge, gigantically huge, okay? So first let's talk about what a brick is. So this is a bar, as you all know, this is a bar. It is, I never know which one I'm supposed to read. It is net weight 2.6 ounces, okay? It says it on the bottom down here, 2.6 ounces. 8 cubes. You throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many cubes in your warmer you want, okay? This is a bar. Customers will get confused. Hey, customers will get confused as far as when they'll say, oh, I need a brick of that, and they don't know what they're talking about. So you as the consultant need to know what I'm telling you. So when your brain sits at 103 to 104.3 for 24 hours, things bubble a little, I guess, apparently. And coughing, I didn't know this, coughing actually cuts off oxygen to your brain for just a small little bit of time. So as much as I've been coughing, and then I had a temperature of 103 to 104.5 for 24 hours, if not longer, my brain's not fully functioning. So, bars, if you've never seen a brick, this is a brick. It is 15 ounces. Okay. Here's the bottom. It is 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 cubes compared to here, okay? When you see this size difference, because this is important. If you cannot explain to your customers what the difference between a bar and a brick is, then just go away. It's just that simple. If you cannot explain the difference between the two of them, then you just don't even need to be a consultant. That's why we're here. This is why we're learning, okay? So here's your size difference. And there are tons of pictures floating around with these two size differences, okay? Now, what do we do with this? One of these cubes, this one, these 3, and this one, are all equivalent to 4 of these. So, I cut one. Hold on. I cut one. They're very, very easy to cut. All right. This one right here, I have cut. What you're going to do is you're going to cut down the middle and you're going to cut across. So then you're going to end up with 4 cubes. Ta-da! 1, 2, see if I can do this. 3, 4. That's that cube. We cut it into 4. So your customers are going to use 1 piece. 1 piece is equivalent to 1 cube. So if they are like, well, how much do I use? How much do you currently use in your warmer now? If you are a nightlight, the mini warmers, you're going to use 1. You're going to use 1 of those. I shouldn't have put them away already. Okay. You're going to use 1 piece of the 4. Okay. If you're a tabletop warmer person and you usually normally put like 3 or 4 cubes in, then you're going to use a full cube. Okay. That's how simple this is. But people get all panicky because it's big and they don't know how to use it and they're like, ah. So it's really not scary. Cut it in 4. Crossed and across. Okay, it's that simple. Now, if you notice, I did not point to all of the cubes. These ones, yeah, those ones, the only ones that aren't really are these 2. The other ones you can get pretty equal cubes out of. These 2 you cannot because of the shape. They're like, you cut it here if I remember. I think you cut it here and then a little sliver off if I remember correctly. But these are not equivalent to 4. But that's it. Okay. I don't get that technical with my customers. I just tell them, cut everything in 4. Keep it simple. These, you'll have to excuse me, I don't know what the price is going to be, but most generally, these are priced the equivalent to 4 of these, but this has 5 bars in it. Does that make sense? I'm telling you, this brain thing's weird. A brick is equivalent to 5 bars, but price the same as 4. Yes, okay. So 4 bars are gonna cost you 24 bucks, right? This is gonna cost you 24 bucks, but it's like getting 5. Okay, and then yeah, we'll have the bundle. So that's a brick. Not complicated, but can be very scary and overwhelming. It is a very fun thing to do, to take a picture of a brick next to your face, because people do not believe they are as big as your face. They are. Okay, so brick, bar. This is almost a pound of wax. Almost a pound of wax. Remember, cut it in fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1/4 equals 1 cube. Okay, hopefully everybody understands that much of what a brick is. That's what a brick is. Very simple, very easy. But again, we don't have them all the time. This is also good information to know because bricks are available in club. We have a lot of scents that are available in a brick in your club, and that's the only way you can get them. Like, I think blueberry cheesecake is available in a brick, and the only way to get that is in your club. So the more you know about these, the better it is and easier it is for you to also get club members, because you could tell them, oh my gosh, do you know what a brick is? And I bet you 9 times out of 10 they're going to say, no, what's a brick? So if you know what a brick is and you could tell your customers what a brick is, then you could, 1, sell the ones coming up, and 2, you could sell some in the club. Make sense? We just don't have them all the time. For normal people, we don't have them all the time. So a lot of times, you know, you get new customers. You're supposed to be getting new customers every single month. They may honestly have no idea what these are. So the more you know, the better. Very simple, very easy. Okay, remember, cut it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5 bars priced like 4. That's a big thing, because people are gonna be like, well, why would I want that? This is a savings. This is. Now, can you split this with customers? No, don't. You can't. Can you sell a half a brick to a customer? No, you may not. May you sell a half a brick to a teammate? No, you may not. May you sell half of anything? No, you may not. It's that simple. No, you may not sell half of anything, a quarter of anything, 2/3 of anything. If it has a Scentsy logo on it, you can only sell a full thing. Make sense? Because now if two customers are related and they're friends and their neighbors and all that jazz, and they're like, I want to split a brick with her, just tell me who to invoice, and then you two take care of it yourselves. It's not my job. Okay? That's your, that's their job. My job is I'm selling it to one person. What y'all do after I sell it, that's on y'all. But for me, I can only sell it like this. Okay? Now, sorry. Okay. Now, coming like 27th, I think, 23rd, 27th, I don't know. I didn't look. Coming here very soon. And if you do not know, go read your news tab. We're going to have 5 bricks that are coming out. We, as consultants, for the first time ever, have the ability to get them before our customers. Now, why is this important? Is because support, listen to us. Home office, listen to us. All 5 bricks you've never smelled. They're brand new scents. They've never been in anything. They've never been in a bar, hand soap, wash, or they've never been in anything. This is the very first time anybody has ever smelled any of these 5 scents. So, as y'all know, if you can't smell it, you can't sell it. And I can tell you that because I can't smell jack. This is the only way. The only way to get this up before your customers is to order the brick bundle that is going to be available. You will be getting PRV for it, so don't panic there. You're going to get PRV. I know it is a big chunk of money, and I know it is a big chunk of wax. It's going to be 5 of these, and I understand that that's like a lot. Like, I understand that. I do. Because I still have bricks. This one I've had for 3 years, I think. But doesn't mean you're going to be stuck with them for 3 years. I'm not stuck with this one. I use this one a lot. But I want you guys to know what to do with these things, because they can be a huge, huge benefit to your business if you use them. Now, I could tell you to do all the 100 things in the world, and you're like, oh my God, that's so great. Sounds great. Sounds great. And you don't do jack. My smell is coming back. Thank God. This smells, I can smell it. So my smell and my taste is coming back. Whew, thank goodness, because I was going to go insane. But what to do with those bricks? Order them. If you're running your business and you want to make money, order them. It's that simple, because your customers, you're going to advertise them and they're going to be like, what's that smell like? And you're going to be like, hell if I know, because of the fact that you've never smelled it. So you need to get them. You need to get them to be able to smell them. Jennifer, being that you and I are not the best at smelling right now, I still highly suggest. I will still be getting them. I know that for a fact. Another thing that you can do with them is go live. I'm going to tell you guys to do that 100 times every single time. Go live. For real, for real, for real. Go live with them. I am feeling better. It'll take a while, but I'm getting there. Thanks. Go live. If you can't smell, you have a family member in that house that can smell. Your kids can smell. Your husband can smell. Somebody else can smell them, okay? Go live. Yes, 100%. Every year. Compare it to your face all the time. People don't believe you. People are like, there's no way it's as big as your face. Dude, it's as big as your face. So, get the bricks. Go live with them. Meet up with people. Seriously, meet up with people and have them smell them. Another great thing you can do is thank yous. Holy crap. If you do deliveries, give them a quarter cube. Why would you not? Because here's the deal. If you don't, and you're like, I'm just going to be stingy and I'm going to give them a piece of felt, you're going to be stuck. And then you're going to come bitch at me because you're stuck with like 2/3 of a brick. And I'll be like, well, how much did you give out as a thank you? And you'll be like, I gave out a little felt sample. Go away. Okay? So if I'm telling you, if you're hand delivering them, like if people have orders that are shipped to you and you're putting them in little cute bags and you're sticking stuff in it, give them a quarter cube of all 5. Why would you not? You already bought them. Why are you holding on to them? The point of purchasing them early is to get them into people's hands and to get people to get samples of them. It has nothing to do with you hoarding it. It's that simple. If you like the scent, then guess what? Buy it come when they're available for everybody else. But for now, we're talking how to get these out of your hands. We're talking how to make your money back. So give a quarter cube sample of all 5 of them in every single thank you that you deliver. Okay. Now, if you are a shipper of your thank yous, like you're trying to keep them under 1 stamp, Jennifer Jones talking about you, if you're trying to keep them at 1 stamp, thank yous, if you just mail thank yous and that's just what you do, it don't matter. You could still do it that way. Okay. Alexa, announce.
What's the announcement?
Case, I'll get you in a minute. I'm live.
Announcing.
Case, I'll get you in a minute. I'm live. Good job. Okay, so if you do 1 stamp thank yous or you want to keep them 1 stamp, there are many, many ways you can do this. I have, and I'll share it with you guys, I have a rack card, which just happens to be about this size. This is about a rack card size, that has all 5 of the scent descriptions already on it, so that you could take a felt sample and you could tape it. If you tape your felt sample to each of the descriptions, you could probably, don't quote me on this because every single post office is different, I would think you can mail that out as long as you're not using the Scentsy felt. And the reason I say that, if you've ever compared Scentsy felt to regular felt, huge difference. Scentsy felt is like hella thick, and then regular felt is like paper thin. So if you use Scentsy felt, you might not be able to get away with sending all 5 with 1 stamp because they are quite a bit thicker. So that equals weight, that equals size, okay? But if you, weight, and it weighs them down. But now if you order your felt like on Wish or Amazon, like some of us do, it is much, much smaller, much, much thinner. I'm actually thinking about honestly cutting my circles in half just for this purpose, and each one gets a half circle of each of the things so that they weigh a little bit less. Sorry. So get them. There's a way. You can't say, you cannot use the excuse, I don't want to ship. That's not an excuse. We've got ways to work around that, okay? Even if you don't want to, even if you're like, I don't want to ship out any of them, I just want to keep it 1 stamp and I'm worried, then do 1 or 2 felt stamps. Felt samples, okay? That doesn't mean you have to do all 5. It doesn't. Keep track though. Keep track of who you sent them to. If you sent scents 1 and 2 to them at the beginning of October, then if they order, then send them the other ones. Have good record keeping. If you do monthly boxes, throw a whole damn cube. Depending on how many boxes you do, like I had 30 some this month. Depending on how many boxes you do a month, but if you have monthly boxes, throw a whole cube in there. I did 1 stamp thank yous for years. So, if you do monthly boxes, stick a quarter cube or a whole cube sample in there. It's not going to cost you anything extra. They already paid $8 or whatever you charge them. They already paid to ship it out. So they're already paying for your shipping. Why not throw some extra samples in there with them? It would be silly not to. Or if you're hand delivering your monthly boxes, the same thing. It would be silly not to, being the fact that you're hand delivering it. It costs you nothing except for a baggie and a label. Again, go live with them. The biggest thing is nobody has smelled these. Not a single person. Well, except home office. But otherwise, we haven't smelled these. We don't know what they smell like. So support heard us. Home office heard us. And they heard us tell them that we would prefer bricks and scents that are brand new. And we would prefer a way to... Oh my gosh. We would prefer a way to get our hands on them before that, because it's always been a big complaint. Like the Muppet scent, we didn't know what it smells like before. and the Looney Tune scent, we don't know what it smells like before. Like, how many scents do we get? And we're like, we have no idea what it smells like until we go out and we purchase it after it has been released to everybody else. Well, that sometimes can become a pain in the butt, because we haven't lately, but we used to have it where the scent would sell out damn near before we would even get it. The Garden Collection is the biggest one I can remember. The Garden Collection sold out about like 3 or 4 days after it came out. Like, most of us had not even received it, and the whole damn collection was gone. So, the only way for our customers to get it was to put it in their club, which isn't a bad thing, but still, club scares people. So we, as directors, we were, yeah, it was so bad. And so they did a big poll for us, and they asked us, they said, would it be beneficial sometimes for these collections if you guys got the ability to get your hands on them before? And we were like, oh my gosh, yes. One world tour, we actually got we got testers of a lot of all the new releasing scents. And I can tell you, I personally did a lot better that year because I was able to go live with these scents before they were released. And I was able to say, here's what they smell like. Because people want to know. People are like, I'm going to wait and see what that smells like. I hear that all the time. I want to wait and see what that smells like. I have to wait too, because I don't know. So for them to listen to us and say, here you go. Here is a whole entire brick bundle for you guys to use, to get your hands on it, to smell it, to sample it, a whole entire month. A whole entire month before they're even available. These suckers are not going to be available for customers to purchase until I think the 25th, if I remember right, which you probably don't. But they're going to be available. You're going to have your hands on it for a month, meaning you're going to be able to sample it for a month to your customers. That's gigantic. Now, if you do not take advantage of it, that's on you. Do not come back at me and say, I don't know how to get any sales. I don't know what to do. Nobody wants to buy from me. And I'm going to ask you, did you sample out these bricks? Yes, they do come out Monday. But for customers, they don't come out for a month. So, if you come at me and you're like, I don't know how to get any sales, nobody wants to buy from me, and I ask you if you got the bricks and you say no, that's on you. This is an opportunity. This is almost like scent of the month. This is an opportunity, a much bigger opportunity, because scent of the month is 1 cent, and we usually only get it like 10 days before it comes out. This is a month, people, a month to get this scent and get it in people's hands. I'm planning on sampling all 5, and they're going to go out in my monthly mailer, not for October. They're going to go out for November, because November will go out before the end of October. They might be a little bit after this release, but that's okay. I'm not mailing out 2 different things. It's just not going to happen in my life when you mail out as much stuff as I do. So they're going to go out in my mailer for November. Every box that I do for October is going to get a big, huge sample of them. Every thank you, even though it does not go with my theme, every thank you is going to get a sample. I might just throw them out my window like confetti. I don't know. But everybody and their grandma is going to get a sample. So there will be zero excuse as to anybody being able to say, well, I don't know what that smells like. Because they're going to go out to about 200 people. Myself, I'm going to send them out to about 200 people. And then I'm going to go live with them, and I'm going to reach about another 200 to 300 people. If you cannot say that, if you're like, I don't know how to do it, then don't do it. But don't come at me and tell me you can't get sales. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be honest. I'm sick. I'm still sick. Not too super sick, but I'm still there. I'm still tired. I'm still exhausted. I still scored on my own, okay? I do have a really high PRV this month, but that's because I did a fundraiser. But after I take my fundraiser PRV out, I still have 3,000 PRV by myself, okay? And I was down for now 13 days. Tomorrow will be day 14. No excuses. None. I didn't do jack for like 10 days. Maybe 9. I didn't do anything. My parties ran. My VIP group ran. Team page ran. Still got orders. My thank yous are behind. My deliveries are behind. So no excuses. If you are here to make money, that's the kicker. If you are here to make money, get the bricks, make the samples, go live, get with people. If you are here to just like a discount for yourself, kind of make a little bit of money here and there, like not a big deal, then don't worry about it. But some of us are here to really make money. I want all of my bills paid by Scentsy. To do that, what do I gotta do? I gotta hustle. I'm gonna be getting them all, if I can smell or not. So make the samples. It's not hard. It really isn't. I don't have, oh, ha ha ha. Look, this is my felt sample. It is pretty much as thin as a piece of paper. I told you this COVID brain ain't no joke. I got paper, hold on. See, I'm working. Okay, piece of paper. My felt sample. Okay, so it's a little bit thicker. Not that much. And then when I stick it, this is how thin my felt samples are. There's like nothing there. They weigh nothing. Super thin, super lightweight. That's the key. There's no big bump. Like if you use a Ziploc baggie, there's going to be a bump where you had to like, whatever you call it, seal it, click it, lock it, pop it, whatever. These don't have that. So there's no big bump. It's just the same. So I could shove 5 of these plus my scent of the month in a mailer. No problem. All day long. I just got to tape them down so they don't bunch up into one end. But is it going to be a pain in the butt? Yes, I'm not going to lie. It is going to be a pain in the butt because I don't use one of the melter things. I just use my regular warmer. I don't know why you wouldn't, but I use my regular warmer. And I'm going to be dipping on to the next one. But, I mean, there could be 500 other worse things I could do in a day. So, I'm just going to do some damn tape. Washi tape, regular tape, duct tape. I don't know, don't care, really. I'm going to be honest. I don't really care. I don't know. I might just use my label because mine I have to seal closed. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll be honest. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not that really worried about it. I don't care. To me, that's just a tiny little blip on my screen. I have Scentsy washi tape. So if I did, I would use that. But otherwise, I don't care. To me, that's a tiny detail that nobody cares about. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do all the things. I'm going to buy the brick. I'm going to make the samples. I'm going to smell them. I'm going to go live with them. I'm going to do all of the stuff. And if you want to make the money, you have to. Now, yes, you could go and do all of this and make no money off these bricks. But your goal is to make at least, 90 for all 5 bricks. Your goal is to make at least 90 PRV. And if you do, then your bricks were free. It's that simple. I have a brain fart because my brain's not working, but I think that's it. If you need to know where I get mine samples from, now I'll be honest, the Scentsy ones are cute. I'm not gonna lie, they're cute, they're pretty, but God bless America, they are thick. There's some thick felt, and I ain't got the patience for that. I just pop mine in here after I'm done with them, and off I go. And I just threw some at me. Lord, today, please help me. Lord, help me. Dear baby Jesus. And then you all know that I use these because these are recyclable. They break down in the landfills better than the plastics does. And then I just use my Dymo to print my labels. Am I going to label the other ones? I don't know. Probably not, but I don't know. So if you need to know where I get my stuff from, let me know. Super cheap, super easy, environmentally friendly too. But get the bricks. If you're here to make money, please get the bricks. It's really that simple. Remember, cut it in 4. And nobody's going to believe you. It's the God's honest truth. Nobody's gonna believe you when you say they're as big as my head. All you have, 1 cube of a brick is equivalent to 4 cubes of a bar, and they're like, what are you talking about? Does she just not know her words? So you have to show them the difference, because otherwise people don't believe you. They don't. Even if you show them pictures, they're gonna be like, whatever, until they get them. You have to go live. You have to show them. You have to show them the difference. They have to see it. It sounds weird. It sounds crazy, but it's the truth. And you'll get, oh my goshes, all over the place. You just will. And then, like I said, this is also a great way then to segue into like in a different live. Remember how we talked about bricks because they're coming out? Well, we also have bricks in club. Remember what a brick looks like? Blah, 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 blah. It's available in blah, 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 blah for club only. So I just gave you 2 topics that you could go live for. Because people don't know that. You may have told them, oh, guess what? You can bake apple pie in a brick if it's a club exclusive. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what a brick is. Just because you told them it's a brick, that does not mean that they know what a brick is. Does not mean they're paying any attention. So, get the bricks, go live. Now, if you can only afford to get like the 2 bundle, I have no idea. I can't tell you get this and this because everybody's customers are different. My suggestion would be if you could only do the 2 brick bundle due to your finances, then get 2 that you think you'll like. That's how I run my business, is I buy the stuff that I think I will like, so that I'm not stuck with it because I know I'll use it. But if you could only afford the 2 brick bundle, then just get 2 cents that you would like. Do not get the same 2 cents. Don't be dumb. Sorry, I love y'all. COVID just makes me blunt. Don't be dumb. Just get 2 different cents. Now, can you charge? We're talking about this as consultants, okay? Can you make a sample of all 5 of them and charge your customers? No. Can you buy me as a leader? Can I buy all of the bricks and then say, all right, guys, all 100 of you, if you want, I will go ahead, I'll take the time and I will cut it into 1 cube samples and I'll send them out to all of you? No. But you can charge other consultants for your time and the supplies and shipping. So if it's going to cost $6 to ship to a teammate and it costs you $2 in supplies for their cubes, and then your time. Don't be greedy. Don't be a Walter White. And if you don't know what that means, let me know. It's Breaking Bad. But don't be Walter White and get greedy. You could charge them. But here's a better thing to do. Get together. Get together with a close teammate. Ain't nobody getting together with me because I'm... So, get together with a teammate and have a sample night. If you're close to a teammate, if or if you have your own team, this would be a great team building exercise. But do something like that, okay? Split the cost of the bricks, split the cost of the supplies, and work together and make samples. So there are options. You just cannot be greedy and start charging everybody for everything because 1, that's shady, and 2, we just don't do that. So I'm trying to think. I think that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. But I think I covered it all. I wanted you guys to know what a brick was. I wanted you to know how to work with a brick, and then I wanted to go over why you should get them. I think that's it. But I don't know, because it's a little weird up in there. But I'm gonna go work on my monthly mailers. These will be out on time, like nobody's business. I ain't gonna change that. So if you have any questions, let me know, reach out to me, and I will talk to you guys later.